After heaving the last refrigerator into place, Pansy is quite out of breath. She pauses a second to consider these four bulky appliances that stand sentinel at the entrance to the apartment. Why had she insisted on dragging them all in here? Imposing and loomingly present, but really quite useless without power. A metaphor, she thought, but as usual in moments of introspection, she considers her family, each one in turn, comparing them perhaps, she thinks, to a refrigerator. Had she conjured them in effigy? Maybe. Or maybe she just liked the way they looked.
Got a feeling that I might die tonight. Woke up in the morning, brave before a brand new day.
What, Pansy, will you be able to make of today? Well, the view from the window here is not so clear. Must be foggy out, huh? Okay, gather our wits, gather our bits, and let's take a stroll in the neighbourhood. Plenty of water for hydration and strength. Okay, what do our skills look like? Progressing. This is the one, the tailoring that I'd like to see increased, because as long as we can keep the supply of rip sheets up, it's relatively straightforward to improve it. Have the books to give the multiplier. So let's have a look around town, see if we can't obtain some more raw material and pick up what we left behind previously if we didn't get it all so far. Getting a scuttle on. Yeah, rip up this dead guy's clothes. A couple more into the mix. Very handy. Okay. Yeah, don't burden yourself with dirty rags. We can maybe clean those later if we need them. Okay, here's a fine fellow with some potential clothing we can acquire. Thank you. Couple more down there. Oh, a tap on the ankle. Imagine how that would, a crowbar to the ankle bone. Eventually. Uh-oh. Oh, come on, Pansy. Right. Stand over that one, knock that one down. Mob 1, 2. You have it. Yep. Mastering fence fighting. Get there. Okay, we're gonna yoink everything out of here that looks like it could be. Turn it to sheets. And for good measure. Bust up the beds. Big beds, big experience. And we'll get there. Okay. This bed as well. Yeah, that fourth rank of carpentry skill can't come soon enough. I just want to build that rain barrel and say, yeah, a milestone, done, something achieved. And while we're about disassembling things, as long as we have no other need for planks, we could always turn them into crafted spears and earn a few more points. It's one way to do it. And of course, you also get a handy weapon. They're not very durable, but in a pinch they're better than nothing, right? Okay. Equip the crafted spear. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Curtains in the bag. And next door, this is the house with the room full of racking of things. What we should have in here, if I'm not much mistaken, is a pair of long johns, which will have a particular use for the would-be seamstress. There we go. Long johns. If we check this out, in one fell swoop we can add the maximum number of patches and remove said patches for the process of learning a single garment with lots of slots. Now, in the 23.9 degrees centigrade heat of the 24th of August, woolly hats and scarves might seem unnecessary, but it ain't gonna stay warm forever, and we may well value the hat and scarf in the cooler months to come. Well, okay. Scuttle back home with what we got and rip it up and put it away and get organized, get some more experience. That's it. Put things in boxes. Put things in piles. That's a good pile of rags there, right? Okay. Now there has to be something about watching someone manically apply patches and remove patches over and over again on the same garment with a frenetic, near demented level of energy. I mean, what else to do but throw yourself violently into burpees and then sit down and do it all over again. But that third rank of tailoring came up, so yeah. Let's equip ourselves with more thread and get going. Patches off, patches on. There really is no alternative way to improve. Well, let's make sure we keep our strength up, Pansy, by eating the meals ready to eat. Now, using denim strips earns more experience than regular ripped sheets, but regular ripped sheets are the only way to make thread. Anyway, 1:30 in the morning, let's have a sleep. Tailoring 3 and a good chunk of the way to tailoring 4. I think at around about tailoring 6 you can make perfect repairs as well to damaged clothing, but that's purely a note of academic interest at this point. But sleep well, rest easy, and go again. Okay, as we start the day, read your fairy tales, have your breakfast, and of course, return to the one true passion. 2 true passions if you count violent outbursts of burpees along the way. And that line is getting bigger on that strength. It will happen eventually. We will see an increase in the strength rating, which will then allow us to carry even larger bundles of clothing, ripped sheets, and other such interesting quantities of items. Diligence, that is the key. Keeping yourself applied to the task in hand. However, at some point in the following days, it was necessary to put the needle down, get dressed, go out in the neighbourhood. Of course, we're looking for more material. So back on the mooch. What is there to be had? Keep your eyes peeled, Pansy. The howling of the wolves. What does it portend? Nobody about? Well, it's not just ripped rags that you need, Pansy. We could benefit from all manner of things. So let's have a look for something that might be a good source of other stuff. Like that shed at the back of this garden. Though of course be careful. We don't want to disturb a brute zombie in the potting shed. But it seems quiet here. But maybe approach from the other direction, just to be doubly sure. Okay, nothing there. Check in the house as well. Make sure that nobody suddenly bursts out of a window at 100 miles an hour. Seems quiet so far. Nobody home, huh? Well, that's fine. Nobody in the backyard at all. Though clearly someone's been knocking fences down. Okay. Locked. No alarms on the shed. We actually glossed over here the fact that the futility of trying to pick locks that would be not out of place on Fort Knox, all guarding nails, though nails are welcome. There's a generator there of course as well, very handy, but not for right now. Once we've secured a good supply of fuel, of course, the generator can come into play, because I believe we've read the recipe on connecting a generator up to supply power to your dwelling, your house. And that would be welcome to restore artificial lighting rather than scuttling around in the dark. However, it is dark. Time for a last smoke and then get to sleep. Get to sleep quick. That's it. Get up quick as well. Get your breakfast quickly because we have a plan. Come on, more haste. We need to get equipped and get out. Now, what is the matter of such haste? What is the case for this urgency? Good lord, this fog is so thick you could spread it on bread. Well, what it is I just remembered that we live next door to a fashion boutique, which is full of clothes. And clothes can be ripped up. Why I never thought of this before, I don't know. but I've also forgot to bring the extra bag, so less talk, more haste. Just grab everything, make a huge pile of clothes, sit down, rip them up, and get your needle on. There we go. Not a stitch left behind. Okay, Pansy. This is the stockpile you were looking for. So, assume the position. Maybe have a celebratory bout of burpees as well, just to recognize the wonder of a huge pile of garments, which we're now going to put to the scissors. Okay. Celebratory burpees at that point, all punctuated with calisthenics, which is just how we do. Okay, get the long johns. Do we have sufficient thread? Okay. Ripped sheets are plenty. So tailoring 4 done. We have the multiplier red. We have a whole bunch of ripped sheets. We have the will and determination to apply and remove patches over and over. Reading the odd fairy tale, throwing the odd bout of burpees into the mix. Mesmerizing. Productive. However, perhaps not that gripping. And sooner or later, we're going to have to do something else. For now, our tailoring is well in advance of our carpentry, and we have not hit the goal that we set for ourselves of carpentry 4 and building the rain collector box for a reliable supply of water. So we'll leave Pansy sewing and join her tidying up, organizing, and getting her carpentry to advance. Now, there's a lot of running around and putting things in this room, and also putting this room straight. So we'll use the high pace frenetic activity to get it started. The reason being that Hydrocraft can get out of hand, I guess, because it just uses so wide a range of things that the first point of order is storage. Storage and organization. So, that's what we're doing. Books. I'm not sure about the spare recipe books, that might just be junk, but I believe I can use the pages of the skill books for things that they're important. Scrap wood turns out to be important for smithing. We turn it into charcoal. And metal items of all kind can either be used directly or recycled. So the key is to understand what the storage requirement is, and doing that can be achieved by building neat piles of things all over the place. just like so. Okay. Getting everything in the right box. Go and get some more stuff. Well, okay, drop these tins off, then go get some more stuff, huh? No, drop these sheets off. And don't forget to put your shell suit trousers in the clothing cabinet. Cardboard box, that is. Okay, get some more stuff, bring some more stuff back. Everything has a place, and everything shall go into its place. Denim strips, leather, more ripped sheets. And in all this, of course, we need to remember our creature comforts. Oh no, it's not just about storing materials and tools and learning techniques and practicing skills. Nope, Pansy. You have to think about your environment for yourself. So, let's see if we can't turn our quarters into a little bit more comfortable space in which to maniacally follow regimens of upskilling. That's it. Put the lamp on the desk, and one day we'll turn the power on and illuminate the room so you can sit at your desk and read your skill books. In the meantime, dinner time. What have we got? Spaghetti meatballs. Very nice. In fact, we do need to keep attending to that weight. We don't need it going down. We don't want to get too skinny. Okay. Back up and at it. Putting more stuff in this room. I don't know what I'm doing with these couches. Maybe they just need to go, but part of the process of hoarding everything. Okay, get some more stuff. Scrap wood. A nice big pile. What else you got? Yeah, bits of metal. Electrical parts. Our electricity. The electrical skill. Nearly hitting level 1. Keep an eye on that. Okay. Put some more stuff in this room. The oven mitts and the scrap electronics. Okay, go and get some more stuff. Tell you what we're going to do though. Let's take the fridge for a walk. It's been a while since we walked fridges around, huh, Pansy? You did it a lot one time. But now, you're going to start a fridge collection. Great. Alright. These cupboards gotta go. They're spoiling the feng shui of the storage room. I know they could be used directly for storage, but they can also be used directly for experience purposes. Every little bit of hammering and banging helps in the cause. Okay. Get those put in the right place. And some more scrap wood as well. Into the pile it goes. Go and get some more stuff. Well, put some more stuff away, then go get some more stuff. And of course, a lot of this stuff is coming from dismantling efforts in the other rooms above these shops here. So as this room fills up with scrap wood, planks and electrical parts, so too do the appliances and furniture in the other rooms diminish. Okay, that carpentry is getting so close. Keep your water bottles topped up, that's the way. Okay, what are you bringing back this time? Scrap wood. A dog leash. Some more planks. There's the shell suit jacket to go with those, I believe, shell suit trousers. You try saying that. Shell suit pants, probably easier to say. Now what are you bringing? Yep, more scrap wood. Oh, a lot of it. That pile is growing mighty. Put it all away in its boxes. Put the metal in the metal pile. Okay. As you can see in this room, this is where things have been dismantled. This last chair effort here should ping the carpentry skill. Whoa! Level 4. Very cool. Let's drop that off. All that rotten food I took out the fridge in that room as well, because I'm gonna want to add that fridge to our fridge collection. Also, I think carrying heavy loads of things around the place also earns strength experience. But I'm mostly moving fridges because it looks good. And, well, if we get the power back on, we can keep a lot of fresh food frozen in all these refrigerators. So let's add the fourth one in. But I think after this, we will be dismantling all such similar appliances. Because I think that's how we earn a lot of metalwork experience. But of course, we can't even think to start that, because we don't got the kit. Good night, Pansy. Well earned rest.
Got a feeling that I might die tonight. Woke up